Hello everyone, I'm back once again on the Trans-Euro Trail with my Royal Enfield Himalayan. If you remember from my previous video, I told you that I will never do something like this again with a motorcycle this heavy. Well, because I'm stupid, I'm trying to do the exact same climb once again with my Royal Enfield Himalayan, but this time I actually did some modification to the motorcycle. First, as you can see, I have new tires. These are the Continental TKC 80 Twinduro version. These are better suited for going off-road, and as I said last time, I would change the tires. Well, I did change the tires. The next big change I did to the bike, well, I no longer have bar risers. Last time I had bar risers that were positioning this handlebar upper and more towards me, so I can sit more comfortably when I ride on the road. So unfortunately I have to get rid of the bar risers because it was creating a disconnect between me and the front wheel. I was unable to feel how much grip the front wheel has or not, especially on the off-road. So yeah, no longer bar risers on my motorcycle. Then the third modification I did to the motorcycle, it's related to the suspension. I decreased the preload quite a lot, and right now I'm riding on a very soft setting, almost to the last setting, yeah, because I want the motorcycle to absorb the road better. The third change, I no longer have a top case. I packed everything in the side bags because I want the weight to be distributed evenly and much lower to the ground, so I have a lower center of gravity. These are three big changes I did to my motorcycle, and I hope they will help me to climb better the same climb that I did last time. Yeah, so I don't know how well it will behave, I don't know how well it will go. I'm lucky that there are some people here on the trail, and if I go sideways and if I crash, at least there is somebody here. So yeah, this is the place where last time I said it's getting nastier. Well, it got nastier. Now let's start and see if I'm able to climb better with my new off-road tires. So yeah, let's go and see if I'm getting better. If I can climb better. I forgot how nastier that bit was. Let's see. So far so good. The tires have a little bit more grip. Switching to this lane. Here I'm trying to switch on the upper. Good, so far so good. Yes, they have a little bit more grip, obviously. Now to the bit where I got stuck last time. Yes, fuck yeah, did you see that? Yes, man, yes. Did you see how good the tires were this time? Ah, fuck yeah. So last time I got stuck into that mud pit over there, huge mud pit. Now let's go further. Good. Yeah, the tires are gripping so well, so well. Yes, they are made for off-road, you can see that. So the Continental TKC 80s, very good tires, very good tires. Slowly but surely. Yes, yes. This is a lot easier with proper tires. I have to be honest with you, much more easier. And since last time I learned a little bit to feather the clutch. I think you saw what I did. I feathered the clutch when I needed a little bit more power, or when I needed to reduce the wheel spin. Yeah, because when I see that the back wheel starts to slip, now I reduce the force is getting transmitted to the back wheel by slipping the clutch a little bit, so I can regain the grip. Yeah, this is so nasty here. Yes, the tires gripped. Thank you Jesus, thank you Continental tires. This is the nastier portion. This was the nastiest portion of the whole ride. Yes, there are nastier portions upcoming up front, but that bit over there, it's the nastiest of them all. So I reached the top safely.
Yes, I did reach the top safely, and the first thing I did, it was that I started to eat. Yeah, a happy bear needs his food. I needed to celebrate my success, because this time I did the whole climb in just 10 minutes, which is fucking amazing, especially given the fact that I am a beginner and I also ride a Himalayan. Anyway, as I enjoyed my sandwich, I got interrupted by some other people having fun on the same trail.
I am hearing some other cars coming this way, or some motorcycles. I'm not yet able to say which one. So yeah, but the lens is starting to fog up. I'm gonna go on this side, so maybe you can see me better. Yeah, the lens is not actually the lens fogging up, it's the sticky lens guard protection. Yeah, I can hear the guys coming. I think they are off-road motorcycles.
So there were actually three guys on the motorcycles, two of them were on big GSs, and one of them was actually on an older Aprilia bike. They asked me how is the road on the other side of the pass, and I gave them some instruction, and obviously some info on what to expect next. This was very much needed because one of them was actually on street tires. And as we chatted there on top of the pass, we saw a Ford coming from another trail. And the guy was actually heading in the same direction as the motorcycle guys. So they were quite lucky because the truck guy actually offered to help them if needed. So actually he offered to stand back and follow them and if needed to help them lift the bikes. I think you actually meet the very nice people on trails and in nature. That being said, we said our goodbyes and we continued on our own ways.
Okay, I peed, I eat, so I can go further. I can go on the same way I did last time to test the tire properly on the exact same road. I hope no rain will come. As you can see, clouds gathered, but I don't think it will rain today. Let me check. I don't forget anything there. Camera is going. This is charging. I should be fine. Let's go down, guys. Yeah, I'm very happy with the tires. I gotta be honest, guys, the tires work amazingly. So the new TKC 80's Twinduro version, very good tire, very good tire. It helps me, even though I'm a very novice off-road rider. It makes me look better, way better than I am. It makes this feel easy, but it's not. It definitely is not. I'm going slowly over these very big rocks. The descent is very big here. I have to switch lines. I think I will go on the left side. If I would have tried to catch the bike here, there is nothing. I would have crashed, but on the right side there is still room. I'll start the engine. I need it to push me over this bump. Guys, I gotta be completely honest with you, and the motorcycle with these new tires and the suspension settings and some lower tire pressure, no handball risers, and all the modifications I did, yeah, the motorcycle with all these modifications, it's much better. It's like a totally new bike, and the tires man, they gave me so much confidence. Big gravel here, big rocks. Wow. Oh, I almost forgot how steep this is. This is the last bit, the last nasty bit, if I remember correctly. After this big descent, then I will arrive at a very safe place. This is so steep that I can barely hold it. Okay, going here, and that's it. The descent, it's done. The descent is done, guys. Fuck yeah. This is the small river crossing at the end of the descent. I'm gonna stop here, leave the bike cool down a little bit, and yes, taking out the power cord. Whew! You see that shiny top over there? That's where we got down from. Yes, so we did it. I did it much faster. The descent, it was like, I think 10-15 minutes, 10 minutes tops. The hill climb was again 10 to 15 minutes tops. This time, with all the modifications I did to the motorcycle, everything was so much better. Yes, love to the Himalayan. Last time I told you that I will never do something like this, but yeah, I'm not the most intelligent person, and I decided to give it another shot. I was not yet thinking to quit so easy. Whew, I forgot to close this. Here you can see I ate a croissant. Chipkao. It's something local, I think. I don't know if you guys have chipkao in your country. Anyway, so very happy with the new handling of the Himalayan. Very happy. So bar risers, bad idea, don't fucking do it. Off-road tires, good tires, and you will be good. The Continental TKC 80s, good, decent tires. I am a beginner and they make it look easy. Don't put a top case. The top case brings a lot of weight and it will destabilize you. Put the weight down with side bags, it's much better. Make the suspension softer, for me it helped. I dropped the tire pressure a little bit, like 0.2 bars. That's about, I think, 4 or 5 psi. So now let's continue the descent. I want to go to my parents' house, have a big cup of coffee. Well, but just so you know, my parents' house is not in the woods. It's about 35 kilometers away from here, so it's in Prahova County. That's where my parents live. I'm gonna go there, drink a cup of coffee with them, and then go back to Brasov. I will still film this final bit of the descent over here, so I can give you my final thoughts, but otherwise the video will be ending very soon. Anyway, going through this puddle of water. Yeah, this is so much fun with better tires. So much fun. Up ahead, as I told you, the descent is done. We're going towards civilization now. As you can see, there is a guy with ships, a big dog. I'm readjusting my microphone. I gotta be honest, I'm afraid of the big dog. I hope he doesn't bite me. Yeah. Nice doggy, nice doggy. Wow, so many big dogs. Fuck me! Fuck me! Jesus! Fuck! Oh! Woo! Oh, I almost crashed a few times because my front wheel was doing like this, and I had to push because the dogs were coming. Oh my god, and the music started, I don't know how. I have the Cardo Spirit HD intercom connected, and the music started to sing. Holy fuck. Oh. Oh, I stopped the music so I can. Oh my god. Oh, those dogs were so big, and they almost bite me, and I was like 2 centimeters away from my leg. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is wrong with those people to have so many dogs? So many dogs! There were like 5 or 6 dogs over there. And they were big fucking dogs. Big sheepdogs. And they were so aggressive. And a lot of them were not fed. I saw that you can see their ribs. So they're very hungry dogs. Oh, man. I got so scared. Whew. So yeah. See, that's why I did not turn off the camera. Because I just finished telling you that nothing more from here. The road just goes on, and I'll go to my parents' house to drink a coffee. And just as I finished telling you that, 30 seconds later I get attacked by a big pack of fucking dogs. I love dogs, but not those dogs. I don't even know how I was able to go that fast. I was going 40-50 kilometers an hour over those bumps like they were nothing. I guess that's if you need motivation, that's that's the perfect motivation to go fast off-road. Please tell me how you would have handled this situation otherwise, because I tried to do it slowly, and the guy was not able to keep his dogs in check, and at some point there was another guy on the left hill, and he was telling me to go fast because the dogs will attack me. And then, yeah, I said fuck it and rode fast, but as you saw, that was not very safe what I did there. I did not feel safe, not at all. Oh, jeez. Whew, now I need to cool off, to calm down a little bit. That was a fucking scary moment. Whew. My pulse is going through the roof. And I remember the Instagram meme. Is this safe? 50-50. 50-50% we live, 50% we die, 50-50. Holy shit. Exactly. That's me. That's me. Every time I ride, that's me. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue on our merry way. Yes, and in case you didn't notice, I did the whole track today with a cold. Yes, I have a runny nose. I don't have any fever yet, at least. Probably I'll have to at night after this day. I hope not. Anyway, so I got a cold, and even with a cold, I was still able to do this track very relaxed. I still have a lot of energy left. You can see that from my voice. I mean, come on. Last time I was so exhausted. I was done. I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to do this again. Now, it's okay. Even after I got attacked by big fucking dogs, still fucking okay. So yeah, this is the place where last time I was telling you never to do this again unless you have a very small motorcycle. Well, this is still the case. I still believe that a small motorcycle is better in these situations, but even a mid-size adventure bike like the Royal Enfield Himalayan, yeah, even a mid-size adventure bike like this one can do it if you take it slowly and have proper off-road tires, because tires are what keeps you upright. Tires and some speed. That's what keeps you upright. So yeah, just so you know, you can do this road with mid-size adventure bikes, but take it slowly, don't get cocky, and have proper off-road tires. That's the secret in life. Opa. Muska? Muska? Easy. Okay. Yeah. So I was listening to 21 Pilots Ride, but I got interrupted by another dog. So yeah, this is the next exciting thing that happened. Like I told you, I'm keeping the camera on, and if something exciting happens, you're seeing it.
Yeah, somehow the audio started to get very bad, and the last part of the ride is basically just wind noise for some reason. I honestly don't know why, because I did not change anything. I have been struggling to find a good motovlog setup for a while now, and basically at this point I think I've just give up. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know in the comments, because yeah, I'm honestly done trying to do any other motovlog setup. But just so you know, you didn't miss anything, because nothing else exciting happened in this trip. That being said, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more adventures like this, and we will see each other in the next video. Bye!